Joyce McLean.
Good morning. I've brought some props, so this is going to influence what I have to say here. As many of you are aware, the electricity sector in Ontario is in transition. Where previously utilities like Toronto Hydro could only distribute electricity to its customers, the changes to the provincial legislation governing electricity generation now allow Toronto Hydro to begin generating its own power. As a result, the former Toronto Hydroelectric Commission has become Toronto Hydro Corporation with two subsidiary companies, Toronto Hydroelectric System, the wires side or the regulated business, and Toronto Hydro Energy Services, the new unregulated retail affiliate. Since the Electricity Act passed in 1998, what is now Toronto Hydro Energy Services has initiated a series of green energy and energy efficient programs and projects. I want to highlight just a couple, and then I'm going to make an announcement. In October of 1999, Toronto Hydro announced our Home Energy Solutions program, a home energy audit and retrofit program delivered by certified assessors from Green Saver using the Natural Resources Canada's Enter Guide for Houses program. To date, we have assessed more than 600 homes in Toronto, and if all of those homes did the average amount of retrofit work, more than 2,400 tons of carbon dioxide would be avoided every year. We expect more homeowners in Toronto to take up this very useful program. In June of last year, Toronto Hydro announced a joint venture with the Toronto Renewable Energy Cooperative to site up to 3 utility-scale electricity generating wind turbines on the city's waterfront. And this is an example, although obviously this is not the right scale. We are now working our way through the approvals process, most notably our federal environmental assessment and our agreements with the City Works Department and TEDCO on properties on and near the Ashbridges Bay treatment plant. We hope to have 1 turbine up by the end of 1999 and others to follow next year. Each turbine will supply power for between 250 and 300 homes. Each turbine will also reduce carbon dioxide emissions by 1,400 tons, sulfur dioxide emissions by 5,600 kilograms, and nitrous oxides by 8,400 kilograms each year the turbines operate. Once this project is complete, Toronto's now unique waterfront skyline will be augmented by symbols of the future, clean, green, pollution-free wind turbines. That's my other prop. So this is a mock-up of what we hope will, thank you, Jack, will occur on the waterfront. Aside from the electricity we can generate and market through this project, we are confident that the demand for green power will grow. Today, I'm very pleased to announce that Toronto Hydro Energy Services is issuing a request for proposals seeking energy partners to supply the company with green power. This RFP is in keeping with the City of Toronto's recently improved environmental plan. It's also in keeping with Toronto Hydro Corporation's green program that emphasizes improvements to air quality through our electricity purchases. The RFP will be seeking out those energy partners who can supply us green power by market opening in November 2000, and those who are interested in developing green initiatives beyond that date. We are seeking partners who have or are developing generation projects of the following types: wind, solar, landfill or sewage gas, run-of-the-river water power, and anaerobic digestion from waste. Initially, we are seeking 130 million kilowatt hours a year. We hope to be able to announce in the coming months some exciting projects to supply what we believe will be an ever-expanding market. We are delighted to be leading the charge for green power across the province. This announcement today is good for the City of Toronto, Toronto Hydro customers, for the emerging renewable energy sector in Ontario, for pollution-free technology, and for all of us who breathe the air in Toronto every day. Thank you.